Guess what time it is? It's time to learn more about the Garry Kitchen Game Manual. I'm going to read that book. We're going to study it together with the help of our AI friend over here. Hey, Ben, let's read this book together.
I would be honored to read over Chapter 3 for you, Charles. Okay, let's get going. Chapter 3, Scene Maker. Introduction. The Scene Maker program helps you draw your own computer graphics for your animation programs or games. Also, there are many scenes already designed and saved on both sides of the Game Maker program disk. The scenes are listed in alphabetical order in the catalog displayed when you load a scene. A complete list is also at the back of the manual on page 100. It can be very time-consuming, Garry Kitchen says, to do detailed computer graphics. With Scene Maker, you're given tools that make it extremely simple to make a professional drawing. It's like making a computer painting. And it's very easy to do. To load the Scene Maker program. 1. Make sure side 1 of the Game Maker disk is inserted, label up, in your disk drive. 2. Select the menu command. Or select Quit and then Menu. 3. Select the Scene Maker command from the Game Maker main menu. When the Scene Maker program finishes loading, you'll see the Scene Maker screen. The Scene Maker commands help you create the scenes. The Scene Maker paint box lets you choose the colors for your scene. The drawing modes offer options for drawing the scene. The Scene Maker drawing board is where you actually draw your scenes. Loading a scene. You can create your own scenes from scratch for use in your game or program. Or you can use those already created and saved for you. To see how Scene Maker works, let's call up the scene that you used in the Getting Started section. 1. Select the File command. 2. Now select the Load command. You will see the message loading catalog. When the catalog is loaded, move the joystick until you reach the Jungle 2 scene and press the button. 3. Select Yes to confirm that you want to load the Jungle 2 scene. You will see the bottom half of the scene on your screen. To see the whole scene, you must turn on the View command. See View on page 33. The Scene Maker commands. The commands in the small rectangles at the upper right of your screen are the master commands for the Scene Maker program. File presents another set of commands which handle various filing jobs. These commands work in exactly the same way throughout the Game Maker program. See the file description under the Game Maker Editor Master Commands on page 17 for more information. Quit takes you back to the Game Maker Editor. Select Yes to leave Scene Maker or No to cancel the command. Undo reverses the last major change you made in Scene Maker. Undo is an oops, I didn't want to do that command. Used immediately to correct an error. Clear clears the Scene Maker drawing board. You must confirm this choice by selecting either Yes or No. If you haven't saved the scene you are working on, see page 96, you will lose it if this command is selected. The Scene Maker paint box. Select the background color and 3 additional colors for your scene in the paint box area. All the colors available to you are listed on page 104. To choose the color of the background. 1. Point to the color preceded by a B, signifies background, and press the button. The color becomes highlighted. 2. Move the joystick forward to cycle through the available colors. Move the joystick to the right to cycle quickly through the color selections. When you reach the color you want, press the button. Choose the additional 3 colors for your scene in exactly the same way. The drawing modes. Scene Maker provides you with all the tools you'll need to draw your scene. When you select a drawing mode or turn it on, your selection becomes highlighted. Select it again to turn it off. Note, several Scene Maker modes can be used together. For example, you might want to turn on the zoom mode and then use the circle mode while in zoom mode. Any modes that are on will be highlighted or will flash. If you select a mode that can't be used with one that's currently on, Scene Maker will automatically turn off the old mode for you. The available drawing modes are: Draw lets you draw lines in the Scene Maker drawing board area. To draw. 1. Select the color you want to use. 2. Turn the draw mode on. 3. Pull back on the joystick until you see a pencil in the drawing board area. Use the joystick to position the pencil on the drawing board. 4. Press the button. A small dot of color will be painted on the drawing board. 5. To draw, press and hold the button while moving the joystick. Circle lets you easily draw a circle. To use the circle mode: 1. Select the color you want to use. 2. Turn the circle mode on. 3. Position the pencil on the drawing board. 4. Press the button. Move the joystick just a little. A shaded pencil will mark a point. This point will become the center of your circle. 5. Move the joystick to another point on the drawing board and press the button again. The distance between the pencil points will become the radius of the circle. A circle will be drawn using the radius. Line lets you quickly and easily draw a straight line. You can draw horizontal, vertical, or diagonal lines. To use this mode: 1. Select the color you want to use. 2. Turn the line mode on. 3. Position the pencil on the drawing board and press the button. Move the joystick. A shaded pencil will mark the point. 4. Move the pencil to a new location. 5. Press the button. A line will be drawn between the 2 points. Box lets you quickly draw a rectangle or square. To use the box mode: 1. Select the color you want to use. 2. Turn the box mode on. 3. Position the pencil on the drawing board and press the button. Move the joystick. A shaded pencil will mark the point. 4. Move the pencil to a new location. 5. Press the button. A square or rectangle will be drawn using your 2 points as the 2 farthest diagonal corners of the box. Fill lets you fill in a space with color. To use the fill mode: 1. Select the color you want to use. 2. Turn the fill mode on. 3. Position the pencil on the drawing board. 4. Press the button. Several pencils will appear on the drawing board and will fill in the open space with color. Make sure the space you want to fill is appropriately marked off, or you'll fill your entire screen. Remember, however, you can always undo your last choice. Refer to the section on Scene Maker commands, page 28, for a further explanation of undo. Zoom gives you a magnified view of what you're drawing. It's very useful for drawing detailed scenes. To use zoom: 1. Turn the zoom mode on. 2. Move the pencil into the drawing board area. You'll see a flashing window on the drawing board and a checkerboard display in the upper left corner of your screen. The small flashing window on the drawing board acts like a magnifying glass. This magnified portion of the drawing board is what appears in the checkerboard display in the upper left corner of your screen. 3. Use the joystick to move the flashing window to the area on the drawing board where you want to draw. In other words, what you want magnified. 4. Press the button. A pencil will appear in the zoom checkerboard area. You can now draw your object dot by dot. To do so, place the pencil in a square of the checkerboard and press the button. A block of color is placed on the board. You can see the real size of the picture on the drawing board in the flashing window. 5. To quit the zoom mode, move the pencil as far to the right as possible until you reach the Scene Maker paint box. 6. Pull back on the joystick until the list of available modes appears again. Copy lets you cut and paste drawings in an area on the drawing board. For example, if you have just spent a lot of time drawing a tree and would like another tree in your scene, you can use the copy mode to surround the tree with a box and copy it to a new location. To use the copy mode: 1. Turn the copy mode on. 2. Use the joystick to move into the drawing board area. You'll see a flashing corner cut mark. 3. Position this cut mark on the area you want to copy and press the button. 4. Move the joystick to expand the cut marks into a box. This box should surround the area you want to copy. 5. Press the button again. 6. Move the joystick. A copy of the cutout box will move with you. 7. Position the box in a new location. 8. Press the button. Any drawings which appear in the original area will be copied to the new location. View. The view mode hides the Scene Maker commands and lets you see and work on the entire drawing board area instead of just a part of the scene. To view the picture: 1. Turn the view mode on. 2. You will see the entire drawing board area. It takes up the entire screen and shows you what you are working on. You can draw anywhere on this screen as long as you have a drawing mode turned on. To get back to the list of available modes, move the joystick forward until the pencil goes off the top of the screen. The Scene Maker screen will come into view. When using the view mode, any mode that you turned on prior to selecting view will remain on. Move to work on one piece of your scene at a time while still being able to easily reach the list of modes and Scene Maker commands. Use the Move mode. To do so, 1. Turn the Move mode on. 2. Move the joystick forward or backward to bring new sections of the drawing board into view. 3. Press the joystick button to quit the Move mode. Erasing. There are several ways of erasing with Scene Maker. For example, we've already mentioned how you can select the Undo command to erase the last thing you did on the screen. See Scene Maker commands on page 28. To erase using the Draw mode. 1. Select the background color in the Scene Maker paint box, B. 2. Turn the Draw mode on. 3. Position the pencil on the object you want to erase and trace over it with the pencil. The area will be erased. To erase your picture dot by dot. 1. Turn the Zoom mode on. 2. Position the flashing window in the area you want to erase and press the button. 3. Position the pencil on the dot of color you want to erase. In the zoom area. 4. Press the button. The color will be lifted off the drawing board. To erase using the box and fill modes. 1. Select the background color of your scene in the Scene Maker paint box. 2. Turn on both the box and fill modes. 3. Mark off the area of the scene you want to erase with a box. See the box drawing mode instruction on page 30. 4. Scene Maker will draw a box and fill it with background color. Erasing what was previously there. Saving your scenes. Once you've drawn a scene, make sure you save it. See Saving and Loading on page 96. Remember, you must save your scene before you quit to the Game Maker editor or you'll lose what you were working on.
And that ends the chapter for the Scene Maker. If you want to learn about the Sprite Maker, I'm going to put a box up here. You better click on that. Till then, later, Gator.